Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to have this lady in the neighborhood, man. I just call her the Queen.
Queen.
We got Wendy Williams in the neighborhood, man. Wendy, welcome back to the neighborhood.
It's been like 3 years.
I know, man. Wow. I know, but you know what? You know what's wild is like we watch you all the time.
Yeah. Thank
so
you.
Even with that, you know, you always figure somebody's doing well by watching them. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? People hear me on the radio. They're like, man, I thought you were doing fine. It could be a messed up day, but they hear me.
Right.
So they assume everything is great.
Yes.
But I see you every day, every week, and it seems like things are going extremely well for Wendy Williams right now.
It's good now.
But you know, you've been working though too, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing has come because you haven't put in the hours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So congratulations on the show. What season are we in now?
Season 6. And thank you for inviting me here.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you, tell you the truth, Wendy, I'm surprised you accepted our invitation and came back.
Why?
Because you're large. You know what I'm saying? Like really. You know what I'm saying? You know how radio is, man. People with you for a little bit, then they stop.
I know.
You
I know.
know?
But because I come from radio, I have the utmost respect of it. Like, I love going to radio stations.
I heard that.
And talking to radio people because only me and you understand the power of terrestrial radio.
Yes, ma'am.
Still.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Do you ever walk into a radio just because radio station, then you're like, oh my God, like, is it more of a, I'm glad I'm not in there anymore kind of feel? Like you go in like, oh, okay, cool, that's good. I don't need to go back
I'm
in.
done with that.
Yeah, most of the time. And it has nothing to do with the personalities. It has to do more with management.
Right.
And the cookie cutter building with 10 radio stations. And the time and temperature and 20 songs in an hour.
I should have left with you. When you was like, big boy, come on, let's go. I was like, no, I think I'm going to write this out.
But radio is my first love.
Right.
And I have the utmost respect for it, but it's nice to be on TV. I think it was a natural progression to my career. And I didn't know how long this show would be on. I mean, honestly, 6 years, and we're renewed through season 2017 into 2018.
Man, does it seem like the show is not that it's getting better, but it is like it's getting such great legs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those must watch, and people know it now.
Yeah. Well, you know, awareness is very important, and certainly it takes many years to become, you know, a household awareness appointment TV, and I think now people know what they get when they turn on Wendy. First of all, some people now they know exactly who I am.
Right.
Of course, there's still more growth to do, but you know, they know they're going to get hot topics. They know they're going to get the honesty and Ask Wendy.
Yeah, man.
They know that they're going to get a celebrity guest, not all the time, because like this season we have all Hot Topic Mondays, and if we do have a guest, that guest is going to be a real life hot topic.
Let me tell you what I love about you also, Wendy, on your show, is that it doesn't matter who's on that day. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's some shows, like even clubs are like, oh, who's going to be there? Or who's going to be on? You know what I'm saying? And I love how you incorporate the audience to also.
Those are my co-hosts.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I love how you'll come on and you say, oh, my wig.
Uh-huh.
Or hold on, let me fix my skirt. Like,
yes.
It's real. Natural. Yeah.
But that's how people talk to one another. When you're comfortable and you're sitting at the kitchen table, you're always fidgeting with your hair or digging a piece of breakfast from the back tooth, the way you're doing right now. But I do that like during Hot Topics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put cheese seeds on my eggs in the morning, and I always brush my teeth before I come out, and here's Wendy.
Right.
However, there's always a seed someplace in the back of my damn mouth.
Right,
but
as you should.
But I'm not going to wait until commercial. I feel comfortable doing that in front of my Wendy watchers.
And you know what I loved about when Remy Ma, when she was stuck in the car somewhere and you're like, Remy, it's a live show.
Yeah. Yes.
You know.
But you know what? And I love that about live TV, because I'm prepared to fill in. Like, if Remy never made it and we allotted like a 10-minute, 12-minute conversation with Remy, me and my staff know how to fill in the blanks with those 10 or 12 minutes. And I would do it honestly and real. The other day, Antoine, my wigologist, was brushing my hair in between breaks.
Wigologist, hello.
So awesome.
And the camera came back, you know, from the commercial break, and he's running off. He's running off camera. But it's funny. But I really do enjoy. You know, we're live out of New York City. A lot of people still don't realize that we're in New York. In Chelsea, which is a neighborhood for those of you familiar with New York.
Hello.
But you know what? Being in the 6th season has now freed me up, big boy, to feel comfortable about dabbling in other projects.
Yeah, we got to talk about all things Wendy. First off, congratulations on season 6 for your show.
Thank you.
Huge.
But now, I mean, there's other branches to the tree now that has Wendy Williams' brand and stamp on it.
Well, when I first got the talk show, you know, me and my manager, who I happen to sleep with.
Hello. As you should. That's the best relationship.
We said, all right, let's concentrate on building this talk show. So I immediately left radio.
Right.
I had to. I could have gotten 2 checks. It could have been all Wendy all day, from radio to TV, but it wouldn't be fair to me physically. It wouldn't be fair to my husband. It wouldn't be fair to our son, who is now 14 and a freshman in high school.
Hello.
So I left radio to concentrate on TV. People think it's similar, but it's different. And then I said, give me a few years to get this TV thing going. And then I would like to do other things. The show is not going to last forever. I wear wigs. I would like to have a wig line. So I have the wig line, Wendy Williams Hair World, which is doing well. I would like to produce TV.
Yeah.
I don't want to star in it. I'd like to produce TV and put other people to work. And so, we've done a few projects. I had something on the TV Guide Network when I was on Broadway last summer. I produced a show called Secret Celebrity, which was on Oxygen. And, I've participated in things, but the most recent thing that we're producing, Wendy Williams production, is this Aaliyah movie.
Yeah.
Now, the movie, first of all, the movie was done in great taste. Mm-hmm. And I must tell you that I was not originally on board with this movie. I just happened to be, how I do Hot Topics, and I'm talking to the camera and I'm telling people what we regular people want to see. Okay, Lifetime, if you're doing the Aaliyah movie,
right,
this is what we need to see. We need to see how she met R. Kelly. Mm. Were they really in love? Mm. What does your daddy say when you're 15 and bring home a 28-year-old man?
Correct.
I want to see that. How did Aaliyah get started? And how did she meet up with Missy and Timberland? Because, and I need to see all these characters. And after she was no longer with R. Kelly, how'd that thing with Dame Dash go? Mm. What we're not showing you is the tastelessness of a plane crash.
Right.
And we're not going in too deep with some of the things that you might think would ruffle the family's feathers. And I'll tell you, the movie is based on a book by a gentleman by the name of Chris Farley. Chris was the music editor at Time magazine many years ago. A very sensible man, married with children and stuff. Really took a liking to Aaliyah and decided to write the book. And now the book is being turned into the movie.
Now, when you bring those things up, when you say this need to be done, you weren't attached to the movie then when you were just talking to your camera and your audience.
I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, Lifetime, don't mess this movie up. This is what you need to do. Like 3 days later, no lie, ring, ring, the phone at Wendy Williams Production.
Just like that.
We want you to be on board. Boom.
I heard that, man. So are you a executive producer on that?
Yes.
Damn, I need to start looking into these cameras a little bit more.
Yeah.
We shot it this summer up in Toronto. A lovely girl by the name of Alexandra Shipp plays Aaliyah. And the R. Kelly character is spot on. I mean, just the story is being told from a gentleman who wrote the book, not in a scandalous way,
right,
but in a, she's the princess of R&B. Like at that time, like what would she have been now? Aaliyah was before Beyonce and before Rihanna and a lot of these girls, and her life was, cut short at 21, 22 years old. Yeah. She was discovered on Star Search. That was our generation's American Idol. Mm-hmm. She didn't even win.
Good Lord.
You know what I mean?
And that airs on Lifetime November 15th?
November 15th on Lifetime.
All righty, man. And is it the Aaliyah? What's the title?
Aaliyah, the princess of R&B.
All righty, we got Wendy Williams in the neighborhood, Big Boy's Neighborhood.
Special thanks to Robert Wayne Footwear and Doc Martin.